Hey, it's Whitney from EcoVeganGal.com checking in at the end of day 14 of the cleanse. First of all, I want to apologize for not doing a video for day 13. My day went a little differently than planned. My boyfriend Owen actually came back from his trip to Vegas earlier to surprise me, which is nice. And then I got too exhausted, and by the end of the night, I was sound asleep on the couch. So, it's not a huge deal though, because I didn't, as you've noticed probably in the rest of recent videos, the days of my cleanse have just kind of started to feel really normal. They don't feel like anything major, nothing super exciting to share, just that I feel really great and empowered and inspired. I definitely need to focus on meditating. I've been letting that go a lot. I don't feel as motivated as I did at the beginning. Exercise I'm still doing, but maybe not quite as much. I'm kind of letting time and work get in the way of that. But I definitely am still fitting in 35 minutes, even if it's just walking. Luckily, the dog helps out with that. Food has been really easy. It's been totally easy for me to stay away from sugars and stuff. I've been treating myself to stevia and various sweet things. Every once in a while I'll have agave, but everything's been easy. Gluten-free has been continued to be very easy, and avoiding alcohol and soda and all that stuff I normally do anyways. So yeah, I guess I feel good overall. Dry brushing, been doing. Neti pot, I've always been doing at least for the past couple years. So yeah, I guess it's just continuing to feel motivated to work out, to meditate. I want to start doing sit-ups every day. I told myself I would do that 14 days ago, and I haven't. So I feel like I need to integrate that. Anyways, let's see what good old Kris Carr has to say for day 13 and 14. Making meals for yourselves and others is a profound way to share love. As you get more comfortable with your ability to make tasty cuisine, invite friends over to break gluten-free bread. Just because you're cleansing doesn't mean you have to isolate. Share your knowledge, the world needs you. Teach your coworkers how to juice, make a healthy lunch for your mom, and share the recipe. You're the sexiest prevention is hot cheerleader I've ever seen. Shake those pom-poms. Such good advice. I think that this should apply to all people that have been eating healthy, just making a really good example of themselves and inspiring others. Focus. Be the change you wish to see in the world, of course. Prayer. Allow me to help others find their core vitality. Help me share my knowledge in a way that people can understand. Though I am excited, I realize that people don't like being bashed over the head. Help me teach with patience and compassion. Such good advice. It's something that I've been really trying to spread around. I find that oftentimes when we get really excited about something that we're trying out, a lifestyle that we've adapted, we can get kind of preachy about it, and that can turn people off. So finding ways that make other people feel comfortable and inspired makes a huge difference. So that first of all starts with listening to other people and observing them and being patient with them. And then once you understand them, then you can start to encourage them to try out new things. Affirmation. I have the amazing ability to clearly communicate my wisdom to others. Very good advice, great affirmation. You can use this in so many aspects of your life. I know that that is actually something that I really set out to do on this cleanse, and you know, it's a challenge, but I try to remember that every time I end up in a tough situation with somebody, I try to recenter myself, and I'm slowly getting better and better about it. God pod maintenance. Tongue scraping, anyone? Ever notice the whitish coating that sometimes collects on your tongue? That's waste products and bacteria. Help your tongue out by gently removing it. You can find a scraper at any health food store or drugstore that costs about $2. I used to do this and I haven't done it in years, so this is a nice reminder. Maybe I need to reinvest in a tongue scraper. I actually like the sensation, and then looking at it and seeing all the gross stuff that came off is just like satisfying, knowing that it's no longer on you. The tip of the day, sorry. Tip of the day. When making meals for meat-loving carnivores, choose a hearty, well-seasoned dish that will wow them. Roasted veggies, a raw lasagna, tempeh Reuben, or rich grain dishes and soups. Then how about a lush dessert? Kick off the festivities with fresh juice served in a sexy wine goblet or champagne flute. Very good. On to today, day 14. Guess what? It's fasting day again. Whoops, did not fast. If you're up for it, fantastic. If not, just eat light and bright today. One of the many benefits of fasting is mental clarity and spiritual purification. Fasting gets rid of excess. It peels off the layers of dullness, revealing a holy honey core. Some of the greatest spiritual teachers, activists, artists, and philosophers use periodic fast to connect with a deeper layer of self. Focus. Think about other areas of excess in your life. Closets, file cabinets. How about your Rolodex? This may be the time for a little house cleaning, and not just with the mop and broom. It's time to detox that little black book. You just don't have enough energy to tap yourself out with people who take. The people who really matter will step up to the plate. I've actually been doing this lately. I'm constantly trying to keep myself organized, but I've been slowly unfriending people on Facebook that I don't recognize or I don't talk to very much, and encouraging them, for me personally, to like my Eco Vegan Gal page so I can keep my personal page more personal and about the people that really mean a lot to me in my life. Now, you might not have a Facebook page for a website or something like I do, but I think it's good to every once in a while look through your Facebook and see, who's really important and who maybe you just added. Sometimes people will add a lot of people on their Facebooks. They have a lot of friends. They seem really popular and all that. So start to think about why you're adding who you're adding. Same thing is true with your address book and various other aspects of your life. Prayer. With a loving heart, help me to release the relationships that bring me down. I bless them and send them to the light so I don't have to haul their tired asses around in my mind. Guide me to surround myself with people who give and receive with ease. Very good. It definitely goes hand in hand with what I just said. But it also is about sometimes letting go of people that were once friends, but perhaps you no longer get along with. I've had to do that many times in my life, and it's very unfortunate, but in the end, sometimes we're better off. Sometimes it's easier for us to say goodbye to people that we often find ourselves arguing with, and if you can do that in a kind and loving way, and keep them in your mind and your heart, but maybe just don't communicate with them as much, and you may find that you feel a lot better about things as a result. Affirmation. I am a magnet of goodness and starlight. Like attracts like. The relationships in my life are nurturing and I am supported today. God pod maintenance. Review the section on Reiki in this book and give yourself some healing energy. Take a salt or cider bath after your 35-minute move and shake session. Good advice. I'll have to try that in the next few days. And lastly, the tip. How are those cat naps coming? Are you training yourself to shut down and tune out? And are you getting 8 hours of nightly snooze? I try so hard to get 8 hours of sleep. It is very challenging for me. But on the weekends, I do. It feels phenomenal. And as far as cat naps go, I guess I have to refer to that chapter in the book because I forgot what that was all about. But I definitely do enjoy my share of naps. All right, well, I am going to wrap this up. Thanks so much, as always, for tuning in, and I hope that I will have more things to explore with you. I actually am trying to get Owen in front of the camera to talk about his adventures in Vegas with clean eating, so that should be interesting. And as usual, you can follow me on ecovegangal.com, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Tumblr, Foursquare, Instagram, and here I go again, Pinterest. Somebody just told me how to pronounce it and I'm still forgetting. I get really confused. I'm just gonna call it Pinterest, alright? That's just what it's gonna be. Alright, I will see you later, and of course leave me some comments. I love reading about your experiences and questions and all that, and I promise I will be able to respond to you soon. But for now, these videos are as much as I can give right now. Alright, bye.